What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and you asked for it, so today you're getting it. Somebody said they want to see a full day of eating. One of the reasons, there's so many reasons that I hate the idea of this video. If I'm being totally honest, every time somebody asks me to make one of these videos, I just immediately kind of hate the person that asked. I don't understand why anybody wants to see this, but I get asked all the time, and so it creates this uncomfortable situation for me because in order for me to show you a full day of eating in the way that I would normally show it to you, I have to modify my entire behavior, which is why I'm coming to you today from my bed with my bed head and my glasses looking all rough and death, because this is where I eat the first meal of the day. So if I'm going to show you my first meal of the day, I have to show it to you in bed. So I just woke up a little while ago. I usually get up. It depends. Right now, my wife and I are sleeping a really bad schedule. We're not even going to bed until like 6 o'clock in the morning. So right now, currently, it is 3 p.m. and I've actually just started ingesting the first calories of the day. So the first thing that I had this morning, oh, let me cover my camera. Fuck. The first thing I had this morning, first meal of the day or first calories of the day is, this is hard with this phone, a Monster. This is a little mini Monster can that I found. I've been drinking these. It's like a one serving can. It's got 170 calories in it. I don't know if I can't read in the dark. It's like 40 grams of sugar, I think. Can you read that can? See if my wife can help us out.
41 grams of sugar.
41 grams of sugar and whatever the fuck else is in a Monster. So that's the first thing. I want you to keep in mind, everything I'm telling you I'm eating right now, people keep asking me, what's your diet? I can't even spell diet. What do you mean, what's my diet? I don't understand diet. My diet is, I have a thought, and the thought says, I would like to eat X. Not X. Sometimes it says X. Sometimes I eat X. The point is, my brain has a thought to eat something, and then 9 times out of 10, I just eat it. Sometimes I go, that sounds good, but I think I'm gonna have this instead. So this morning, usually in the mornings, I will eat like a piece of gingerbread or a honey bun, which either one of those is gonna have somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 to 500 calories, depending on how big of a piece of gingerbread I eat. But unfortunately, my wife failed in her marital duties.
Come on.
You failed me. I don't have either one of these things.
Well, neither did Walmart have either one of these things.
Yeah, that's a lot. She gonna blame Walmart, you know.
They didn't have either one.
No Walmart around me had gingerbread or honey buns or Miss Baird's powdered sugar donuts.
I
Or
didn't go to all the Walmarts.
so because my wife failed in her marital duties.
I'm about to show you failing my marital duties.
She's getting triggered. She's cute when she's triggered. Because my wife failed in her marital duties, this is what I'm eating for breakfast.
Guess who got you those?
My wife. Skittles. I got a Skittles candy cane in my stocking. This has 110 calories and 21 grams of sugar. So we're going to take some of these Skittles like this. Right back. So technically this is breakfast. Are you starting to figure it out yet? Are you starting to figure out there's a method to the madness, and when people repeatedly ask for videos and I don't make them, it's because there's a fucking reason? Well, you're definitely going to figure this out by the end of this day. So, my breakfast is 110 calories of basically pure sugar in the form of Skittles, and 170 calories in the form of pure sugar in Monster. Now, you may be saying, Mike, you're taking all this trend Shouldn't you have some protein in your mix? Yeah, I should. I'm probably going to. Sometimes I can't reach it. Sometimes I add this to the mix. Protein water. That bottle right there has 20 grams of protein in it. So for breakfast, if I get about 60 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein, it's not great, but I look great, which is what matters. I think this pisses a lot of people off because if you ate like oh no, I spilled my Skittles. If you ate like I did, you'd probably weigh 450 fucking pounds. We actually went to the gym last night, and my wife and I were walking into the gym, and we both have a Dr. Pepper in our hands. And the girl at Planet Fitness goes, "You guys are so crazy. You got your little Dr. Pepper cans." And we're kind of like, "Yeah." She goes, "You guys are the most talked about couple in the gym." We're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we all talk about the fact that y'all are always up here lifting with Dr. Pepper cans. I just think it's weird that somebody would be like working out and drinking Dr. Pepper at the same time." And I wanted to tell her all the reasons that was dumb because like we're not fat fucks, so I can drink 3 Dr. Peppers in the gym and not gain a pound of fat because I work out with enough intensity and I take enough gear and I have high enough metabolism. My body's going to use every one of those carbs. So what I told her instead was a partial truth, which is that I suffer from low blood sugar, which is true. If I went to the gym to work out for an hour and a half and I did not take any sugar with me, I would 100% have a sugar crash and end up in the floor in a sweating pile of miserable half passed out mess. So sugar is like my lifeline. I never go anywhere without sugar. I have Starburst, Sweet Tarts in my car. If we go to the mall and I know we're going to be shopping for a couple of hours walking around the mall, I will have a package of Starburst in my pocket so that I can eat one every, say, 10 or so minutes so that I don't have a sugar crash while walking around the mall. I eat sugar constantly all day, every day. And I have no problems. I know this is not true of everybody because we've been watching this show called 1,000-Pound Sisters on Max, on HBO Max. Oh my God, guys. There's so much hate that I want to give to these people and anyone like them. They are some of the most disgusting human beings I've ever seen in life. Not because they're fat. I don't care about them being fat. They have the nastiest attitudes, the most self-deprecating, weakest, most pathetic mindsets I have ever seen in life. It is just a train wreck of abject, vile behavior. And so I presume that if they ate anything like me, that they would be dead. The problem is that it's still calories in, calories out. As you will see over the course of this day, despite the fact that I woke up eating Skittles and Monster, I'm really not going to eat that many calories in the day. I just don't like food. And so at the end of the day, I'll be lucky to have eaten, I probably won't even be at 3,500 calories by the end of the day. So we'll see. I'll check back in every time I put something in my mouth. I'm going to try my best not to be a dickhead while I'm making this video. But I want you to know, if you have ever requested this video, that this is how much I love my audience. I am making this video under duress. I do not want to make this video. I fucking despise these videos. 100% of the time that I see like Chris Bumstead or Valerie Rutel, or anybody, 100% of the time I look on a YouTube, I get like a notification and it's full day of eating. Click. Not looking at this. Stupidest fucking video you could possibly make. These videos make no sense. You know, Tammy, who weighs 690 pounds or something on this current season on 1,000 Pound Sisters, she could do what I eat in a day, a video, and it would have no meaning because she could just eat really good for one day. And then everybody's going to think, oh, well, how did she get to be 700 pounds? Look at what she ate. She barely ate any food that day. It's like, yeah, that day. So I think what happens is a lot of people, y'all are like, oh, show me what you eat in a day. And so some dumb fuck ass loser, yeah, I'm saying that. That includes you, C-Bum. I don't know why you make these stupid fucking videos. You know, goes to all the trouble for their fans to like get the camera out every time they get a meal. And so I think it ends up being fake. It ends up being curated. If some big name is going to show you what they eat in a day, they want it to look good. I don't think they have any commitment to honesty. So because honesty is kind of the name of the game on my channel, I'm going to show you everything I put in my face. So you're going to get a whole bunch of little clips all through the day of every time I put something in my face, because that counts. It's not just about what when you ask what do you eat in a day, and then you get some video with 5 meals. Bullshit. You're telling me they didn't pick up a piece of candy or eat a fucking peanut or pop a piece of celery stick in their mouth or have a fucking Dr. Pepper or some kind of electrolyte mix with some sugar in it. They only ate those 5 or 6 meals and put nothing with calories into their face in between. If you believe that, you are an idiot, okay? People who bodybuild are eating constantly. And so I'm going to do my best to chronicle every single thing I put in my mouth, even if it's like 2 sweet tarts, because that shit adds up. And when you don't put all of those things into your calorie counter, if you use MyFitnessPal or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to count my meals. But then you have like a little handful of candy here, a little handful of candy there. You know, your wife has a Dr. Pepper can out, and you're like, hey, can I have a sip of that? And then you drink half the can. Like, that shit adds up, and you're like, well, I don't know why I missed my goal. I was 500 calories under my metabolic rate. No, you weren't. Your fucking chart was 500 calories under, but all that shit you skipped and didn't count, it probably has you in a fucking 1,000 calorie surplus. So that's why you're still a fat fuck. So these videos they're stupid. They don't really show you anything. And so I don't know why you guys ask for them. Is it like you want to feel better about yourself, or like what is it? Tell me in the comment section why anyone finds these videos interesting. So you're probably going to see me being ugly as fuck today, because whatever I'm not getting dressed. I'm not getting pretty for y'all. Y'all are inconveniencing my life by asking me to make a video that requires me to be on point every single time I put something in my mouth. I'm just fucking not doing it. So I may even release these as like little, this is 13-minute video already. I may even just release this right now and see if anybody actually has an interest in seeing the rest of this bullshit. Because I just talked for 13 minutes about Skittles and Monster. This video is going to suck. Well, there you have it. That's technically meal number 1. See you on the next one.